Yo, what is up? What's been happening? Welcome back to yet another episode of Those Car Dudes. It has been a rainy start to the day, but the sun is coming out a little bit, which is really good, which means that we can do some work on Nathan's new daily.
That's right, I got a new daily. The E36 is sadly gone. I know, I know.
You have downgraded.
I have downgraded.
For the first time in your life.
I have downgraded, and I'll explain why very soon. But first, let's check out the new daily.
Well, Nathan, this car is, it's nothing, really. It's not much. But you bought it for how much?
It was $1,100, which
cheap
is not too bad, considering it's in really good nick, and it was owned by my friend's mum for 10 years.
Why did you end up selling the E36 and buying this Corsa piece of...
Piece of what, JD? Piece of what?
I was going to finish my sentence right there.
Piece of goodness. It is a practical option. Yep, that's me getting old.
Why would you sell an Estoril blue E36 and buy a lemon car?
It's not a lemon, bro. It's not a lemon.
Dude, it's like...
I don't know.
Well, I was going to throw it on the car and see if it like made a dent, but
Hey, that's my car. Okay, the truth is I got a really good price for the E36. I owned it for over 4 years. I loved the car, but the truth is if I ever want to see my E30 get done, I have to make some sacrifices. This is one of those sacrifices. So I've already done a couple of things on the car. I've changed the thermostat, fixed one of the oil leaks, water blasted the engine bay, and changed the door handle. This morning on the way here, found a new clunking noise. So there's a few things to be done on the car, but today we've got something very exciting, JD.
We're going to be installing this Pioneer unit. It is, I don't know what, I guess it's just a fun thing to do, eh? Like it's a cheap car, you know, you might as well put something expensive in here. Really excited for this, Nathan. You're going to have Bluetooth, you're going to have sat-nav. Who uses sat-nav? Is that still a thing? You can call people, you can listen to music. Nathan, this is the full setup for the Corsa,
It's really
isn't it?
cool. It's like the flashiest thing ever you could put in like the most average car.
I feel like I'm a teenager again, Nathan. This is something else.
It's all about the sounds. Anyway, we're gonna install this today and we're gonna show you how easy it is with the right equipment. Literally all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver and you can install this in your car. Some cars may vary. What are you doing, bro? Fresh. So you got a cheap budget car like me and it does the trick, but you want some tunes and you're looking at these fancy stereos and you're like, if only I knew how to wire that up. I've got the solution for you. When I said you only need a Phillips head screwdriver to install this, I meant it. Now, some cars may vary, but for this car, that is all you need because of these wiring kits. They're genius. You buy 2 of these, slap them together, and it is plug and play, quite literally.
That's amazing, Nathan.
Literally is. So you get the Toyota connector on one side, which connects to a like pretty universal ISO plug. So that connects to the Toyota plugs, for the factory ones. And then you get this one here. So I got a Pioneer head unit, so I got a Pioneer harness. And this has an ISO plug to Pioneer harness.
That's very clever, Nathan. How'd you ever think of that?
Step 1, step 2, they plug together and then you plug it into the back of this, plug it into the car, and it works. It's as simple as that. So we're gonna show you how to do that right now.
What's in it, Nathan? Whoa!
Cables, screws, more cables, something you don't need.
Who needs that? Polystyrene. The hype is real, Nathan. The viewers are probably on the edge of their seat right now.
Shout out to Super Cheap Auto for hooking us up with this. So cool. Let's put it in the car. The Japanese original Toyota stereo in the car. Look at it. It looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie.
It looks like it belongs there, Nathan. Are you sure you want to take it out?
Nostalgic. I love it. Now we're just gonna pop this shroud off. Shroud.
Dude, was that held on with anything?
So there's 4 screws holding it in. Here it comes. Right. Pull
Wow,
out the
Nathan.
aerial. Pull this plug out.
Pull it out, mate.
Plug out.
Gotta pull it out, mate.
Gotta pull it out. There we are. Look,
nice.
there it is. Now, what we do need to do is take off these brackets right here, because we're gonna reuse these.
Wow, that's very boring.
The cool thing about this is that basically the new unit is quite a universal size, and it's gonna take up the space of this tray. So it's gonna fit right in there like a glove. Like a glove? Yeah, yes. And it's gonna look great in there. It's gonna look like it's meant to be there.
All right, Nathan, a whole bunch of wires and stuff.
Yes, some things.
I don't even know what's
So
going on
they give you some extra screws if you need them. We've got a few different cables here because there's a few different options for this car. Your hands-free kit, it's like the little microphone, just plugs in the back. Wow. USB port. All of these wires are labeled, which is great. So if you've got steering controls, you can actually wire these up. This isn't plug and play, this bit, but it's pretty cool. You can even wire up a reversing camera, which is awesome. I obviously don't have one of those.
You probably need one, Nathan, the way you back.
Sad, bro, sad. We're not gonna use any of these wires. We're just gonna today put the hands-free and the USB port in, which is gonna be great. First of all, we're gonna open up our little wiring harnesses here. So we'll open up the Toyota one first. You've got your two Toyota connectors there. Put those in. The other thing about this car is it's actually already got a band expander in it, which looks like it's older than the car
itself. What does that mean, Nathan? What does that mean when you have a band expander?
Well, basically, if you get a Japanese imported car, a lot of them come with like fancy stereos, but they've got different frequencies for their radio stations. So if you need a band expander, you can buy one of those and put that in, and then you can get all your favorite radio stations without changing the whole head unit. We're changing the whole head unit, but that is an option.
I think radio's dead, Nathan.
It's not though.
I think it is.
Yep, well, you think wrong. We've got our Toyota side on now, and so Toyota plug to the ISO plugs, and now we're going to connect ISO to Pioneer plugs. So we're going to open this one up. There we are. So
wow, Nathan, look at those. They just, they fit perfectly, Nathan.
They do. How amazing.
How did they know?
And then this should plug right into the back. If you look at the back of this, you've got one plug, one main plug. You've got your aerial. You've got your microphone for your hands-free kit. I believe that is the reversing camera. Correct me if I'm wrong. You've got an aux cord if you want one of those, if you've still got a phone with an aux input. And then you've got your USB port on the back there as well. So we're gonna put this in there. There we go, look at that.
Whoa.
Pops in there. This radio aerial cable goes in here now, into that one.
But you don't need it though, because radio's dead.
It's not dead.
Radio's so
still
dead.
Alive and
comment below if you think radio's going out.
And then we're gonna put in our USB, and then we've got this one here, which is the mic for the hands-free kit. I actually got a bit excited and I forgot to put these brackets on, but you can still do it now. Yeah, you just pop that on there like that, and you can use the existing screws. If those don't work, then you can fully use the screws provided.
All right, Nathan, it's about to go in.
It's about to go in. Brackets are on. Line that up.
Nathan, you're still using the same tool. Correct. Fantastic.
But your hands could be considered a tool because they're some of the best tools that you have. All right, it's all screwed up now. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. Now we're gonna put this shroud on there. So that's just gonna...
Does this shroud go around?
Clip in there, look at that. Moment of truth. Oh, look at that.
Whoa, that's a full touchscreen, Nathan.
Bro, it's touchscreen. Bro, do you wanna see my favorite bit about this, bro?
What?
Watch the buttons. Just watch them. Just watch them for a bit.
Watching the buttons.
Just watch them.
Well, they changed colour, Nathan.
Bro.
That's something that you will never need in your life.
I'm gonna change it to green because the car's green. You've got radio, you can put a disc in there, you can plug your iPod in, Bluetooth, auxiliary, and rear vision, reversing camera, and you got the hands free so you can call people on it. And it's got all your addresses in there, we won't let that load. Alright, we're watching our video on YouTube, but look, it's working. You can hear it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I like those wheels, Nathan.
What I'm gonna do now is just tidy up some of these wires and put them in the places that I want them to, like this microphone. We are gonna loop that through. I'll probably put it up this pillar and have it clipped on here. Then you got like mean as hands-free sound, and it'll be sweet.
Nathan, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to feel where it needs to go, man.
So weird, bro. So weird. Can we go get food?
Bro, I'm trying to see with my hands. There we go, look, it came through.
Whoa, that's amazing. You did it.
Dinosaur bone going back in.
Wow, it actually does look like a dinosaur bone.
It does, bro. If this was a dinosaur, that would be like massive dinosaur too. It'd be like its rib cage.
Wow, Nathan, look at that. You're pretty much wired up, ready to go.
Ooh. Now we should pull that USB one through somewhere here. It's
cool.
automatic, so you can just wrap around
Is
or
that
whatever.
safe right there? What happens if you have to change gears?
Yeah, maybe not.
And there we have it, Nathan's Corsa looking exactly the same.
Exactly.
But it now has a touchscreen in the middle with some Bluetooth and some other wireless capabilities. Nathan?
Wireless! How good is that?
Exciting.
You don't have to buy a brand new car off the lot to have Bluetooth. No, you don't. Not anymore with the plug and play kit. Honestly, it was so easy. That was like 4 screws and then another 4 screws and then some wires that you plug in.
Plug and play,
how easy it was.
Nathan, one thing that I loved about working on this car, it just reminded me of what it was like being a teenager again.
How?
Remember that first time you got your car and you're like, man, I'm gonna mod it up. I'm gonna put a speaker in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just doing all these simple mods with absolutely no money at all in like the crappiest cars that we could find on Trade Me. And we had fun with it. I remember back in the day, JD had like a 1991 Nissan Bluebird. It was an absolute boat. It used to roll around all over the place.
SR18, Nathan. I like to let you know.
SR18. Did you even know that was an engine? Anyway, SR18, and this thing, he was so proud of it. He was so proud. He's like, I want to put sounds in it.
It had neons, Nathan.
It had neons.
Wow.
It was so rice, but it was awesome, and we had so much fun like pimping it out. And like other people thought it was like real lame, but like at the time we were just hyped because we worked on what we had.
Exactly, Nathan. And you don't have to have a top-end car just to have fun. You can literally do whatever you want on your car. I don't care what people say. Just do what you want.
Yeah, if you got a Toyota Corsa or you got a Lamborghini Gallardo or something, it doesn't matter. Like, just have fun with it. Make it your own. That's what it's all
That's
about.
Exactly it. Well, Nathan, heaps of other cool stuff happening. We're about to get started on another job on this S14 Skyline. More videos happening on that. The Audi's broken. We'll fix that later on.
The
Nathan's
E30 is gonna happen one day.
Oh, so good.
And yes, we got plenty more to come.
Nathan.
But hope you enjoyed this short little video, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.